Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here, and I'm here with Jethro. He's actually wearing a new outfit he's never worn before. Jethro needs a diaper change, and Jethro, for those that don't like to see body parts, Jethro has one of my custom silicone penises that I made that I sell on Etsy, so you can go ahead and check out my Etsy site. I'll put the link below in case anybody's interested, but we're just going to give him a little diaper change. So if anybody doesn't like to see any body parts, you just may not want to watch this, that's all. But he's wearing his cute little outfit, which is so cute. I love that, and this hat matches pretty nicely with the cute little Diffrax passy that I got over in the UK. That was expensive passy. So he is wet, really bad. So he likes to just have a bottle and just lay there for a couple of hours. So he gets pretty soaked after a couple of hours. So mommy has to remember to just change him. So we have a white. So we're just going to change him. You can change you. Oh yeah, you're wet. You're wet. So what we actually like to do here for him so he doesn't pee everywhere, because he's a pee monster. You're a little pee monster. Yeah, so what we do actually is before we do that, we stick that right up there, and then we're actually going to stick this down here below him. So when we take the diaper off, so what I do here, and I do this with real babies too, so he is wet, and what I do is I use the wet wipe. I use the wet wipe. This one particularly is dry for him because he's a cloth body. But I use this so if he pees in this. And then I take this out. I also get to wipe him down. And then I get to quickly put this over so he don't pee everywhere. I might have to readjust a little bit. But this way he don't pee on mama. No peeing on mommy. There's no peeing on mama. Oh, my nephew would pee on the wall, he'd pee on everything, so we just know that little boys like to pee everywhere, because they're little pee monsters. So, now he's all dry and comfy. You comfy now? You comfy? He's like, I don't care, I'm sleeping, Ma. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up, I'm sleeping. He's like, that did not faze me in bed. And this is just so cute. And actually he's wearing his Mommy Loves Me onesie underneath, because did not just have a plain white onesie. And I've been just leaving his feet out. I haven't been putting socks on him for the last couple days, because I always put socks on him, and with him having a hat on, and if he's gonna have a blanket on his feet anyways, I figure why don't we just have his feet covered with the blanket and not have the socks on. His head's covered anyways, and then that way, because in the wintertime his feet will be covered, so this way in the summertime we can at least have something out, huh? Huh, little man? So, for those that don't know, this diaper really is from it's really a moist, it's not actually wet anymore. But those that would like to make one of these so you can put on your babies. Now, I didn't know. First of all, I didn't realize how much wetness a real baby could do until I met my nephew. But they do really wet, because they sit there for a couple hours and they're just peeing in their diaper like little pee monsters. So, what I did was I tested it out, and you just take a cup of water and just a tiny little bit of yellow food coloring, and you just mix it in the water, and you could take a whole cup of water, and you're just slowly pouring it in there in little spots in the diaper. But then you just have to leave it out for a couple of days, you know, leave it open like this for a couple of days and really feel in there. Make sure that it, even though it might feel a little moist, that it really isn't moist. Like, it's not wet. It's just like, because that gelatin stuff can feel wet even though it isn't. But what happens is that stuff retracts moisture anyways. So, and then when you actually are putting it on your baby, you don't want to leave it on there for more than an hour or two at a time. So you're not going to stick the baby on a diaper, on one of those diapers, overnight. You know, you don't want to, like, if you're going to put one of these diapers on there, you want to know to change it within, you know, an hour, 2 tops. Like, I just knew when I put it on him that I was going to change him. I don't put it on that often, but if I know I'm going to change him, you know, even if it's just the diaper, not the whole clothes, then I know to use that. So I'm probably going to just make one more with a different diaper, just so I have 2 to choose from. But that's probably all I'll need, is just 2. The one thing I noticed too, though, is that because this is a size 2 diaper, I do have size 3s, and even though he wears size 2s when they're not wet, almost a size 3 wet, if it's like a real wet diaper, would be okay. And I do have size 3 diapers, so he might actually fit a size 3, because he's a big fatty, isn't he? You big fatty? Are you a big fatty? Damn big fatty, Mama. Can't help it. But I have some small size 3 diapers, and if you wet them, they absorb, and then they just don't have as much room. So a size 3 wet would probably be a size 2 dry. So it would give them a little bit more room to work with, and that way you won't feel so, because I kind of felt a little constricted there. And it gives them more diapers to play with too. So yeah, so little man had a diaper change. He needs a bottle feeding, so we might have to do that. So we've got new formula. We're going to try our new formula now. Yeah. With our new Bobby. And we have a new Bobby to try. We haven't tried that one because we had to reseal it. Yeah. You're such a cutie. You're such a cutie. I love him. He's really a cutie. My cutie little pie. So, Jethro fits him so good, so. But, I don't know how long I could talk about it for, because I'm on, like, down to, like, a 1 bar of a battery. But, I had a video, I think, a couple days ago with him, and I forgot what I was going to say. And I do remember what I was going to say. It had to do with summer clothing, basically, and it's either me, either I just have way too much summer clothes, or maybe our summer just have not been really that hot, but like when I went down to Florida, you don't really put that much summer stuff on them. I mean, I understand they're dolls, so you could kind of put summer stuff, even though a regular baby may not, you know, put that, you know what I mean? Like, you may not put that on them. And if you didn't have the baby under, like, direct AC, like I have another room where some of the babies stay, they're not directly in, you know, it's a hotter room. So those babies could possibly, you know, utilize more of your summer-like stuff. You know, but it still gets cooler at night, you know, so my thing is like, it's like, how much summer stuff do we really need to have? You know, and the thing is like, when you are even in Florida, you have a house that's probably a central AC unit, you know, central AC unit. You know, if you had a baby, a real baby, that real baby is probably going to have a onesie and a pair of pants on, no socks, no hat, but probably a blanket, like a nice light receiving blanket. And if he's in one of those swings, it might be a little heavier of a blanket. You never know. Every baby is different too. Some babies just need to be bundled up more than others. But when you have like your central AC unit like down to 60 degrees, babies just need to be heated more. So it's just like how much, the only time they really need to have like their I guess summer stuff is like when they're out and about, like, so that was my thing. So here I have all kinds of summer stuff or summer-like stuff, and it's just like, how much are we really utilizing all that stuff? So, I don't know, like, of course I like to have the summer stuff. It's fun, but like this summer, I spent a lot of time and effort going from my summer stuff to my winter stuff, and I've barely used any of my summer stuff this year on my babies. I mean, I can understand, like, these, like, you can have your lighter long sleeve. Long sleeve and short sleeve, like, these kinds of things. You can have, like, your rompers. That's one thing. But, like, when you're going into, like, having shorts and you already have onesies, long sleeve, short sleeve onesies. Then you get your shorts, your short sleeve sets. So some things you just have to like judge. Do I really want it? Do I really have to have it? Do I really need it? Stuff like that. When you could, what do we really like? For me, I live in New England. It's more cooler here. So we should be more investing probably in more winter-like stuff. So we are spending more money or more, spots for our summer stuff when we could maybe not have as much summer stuff and put more winter-like stuff. So, I don't know. I have to just think about it, go through all my stuff, and just see what you guys think. Like how much are we overdoing summer? Could we just have a little box that we put away that doesn't even have to be in the baby's room? That could just be in like a little storage room or even in your closet, because it could just be a little box of summer stuff, because summer stuff doesn't really take up that much room. If your summer stuff was just like your rompers, onesies you use year round, but I mean more like your rompers. Rompers are your like the shorts, if for those that don't know, and because these you could still use in spring and you can still use in fall. So, and you can even still use these in the winter time with like a blanket, like a receiving blanket or something. But maybe like shorts, rompers, stuff like that, bathing suit like material stuff. Maybe those things could just go in one little box and then they don't have to go underneath the thing. And then it really depends on how many babies you have, what are you going to do, and for me, I got to decide, do I, babies that I would have had that I'm saving clothes for, am I really going to have them? Should I let the clothes go? If I ever got those babies or had babies of that size, I could, buy that size again later on, whatever. Like, right now I'm looking to get, in the future, a silicone girl and a silicone boy, and that's probably it. So it's probably going to be anywhere between newborn and your 3 months. It's probably not going to go any higher than that. And I have a lot of 3 to 6 months, so I think that maybe it's time for me to kind of just flush out a lot of the 3 to 6 months and get it out of here. If it fits Jackson, that's one thing, but if it doesn't fit Jackson, then I just need to get it out of here, because, you know, we do need to leave and get out of here and stuff like that. And I think a lot of the ideas I had for the nursery we're gonna postpone until we're out of here. Like, let's not spend the money, let's not move a bunch of furniture, let's just kind of, you know, and if we do move furniture, we're moving furniture so we can put boxes there and pack boxes in place of that, you know what I mean? So we have a place to store stuff. I think that would be in our best interest. But I'm even willing to pack some of the baby stuff for now, because a lot of the baby stuff I'm not even like touching or using or anything like that, but I think I need to go through a lot of their stuff and kind of like, do I really need to, you know, keep it, stuff like that. Because I think what's happening is that a lot of the stuff that I'm touching, that I have, it just constantly keeps going from summer to spring, or summer to winter to summer to winter to summer to winter, and they're just getting moved around. They're never getting used. So I think that's what the problem is too, especially for those 3 to 6 month stuff and some 6 month stuff that doesn't fit Jackson. So but there's that other baby that is the Cameron kit, and you know, I haven't decided. Like, I have the kit. Would I want to keep that kit, or do I want to, you know, make it to sell it? So, you know, that's a big possibility too. Like, I could keep it if I wanted to, or I could sell it. I may sell it as just the kit and not finish it, you know what I mean? So I really just don't know. So I haven't quite decided what I want to do at this point. You know, I'm going to try to make a couple of babies and sell before I go. Stuff like that. But I think some of my original plans are going to get postponed. But little man's coming with me no matter what. So, I won't take any more of your time, guys. But, I think those are more my thought process and what I'm thinking about, and learning how to start letting go about more stuff. And it's not just the baby stuff, it's even, I gotta start letting go of my stuff too, and everything. Say mommy's a hoarder. Not like those other hoarders, but I like to hoard stuff. Talk to you later.